So since I just got a nice pimple on my forehead, we're gonna go ahead and do an update. Show you guys a few of the tanks, some of the changes, because inevitably changes are always happening in here. But yeah, so we'll just do like a quick update and take a look around. So right now I'm just doing a few water changes. You can see it's been a while because I've got algae all over the place. These tanks are kind of unbalanced. I've got a lot of fish in here, and I really don't have a lot of plants like I should. So I'm slowly adding plants, and it's kind of a trouble getting plants going in a tank that doesn't have enough plants because the algae kind of comes in and competes with the plants for the nutrients. So it kind of limits the plant growth. You can see you got that Siamese algae eaters going to work over there. But yeah, hopefully this tank looks good eventually. Then I want to go over here to the Fajakas tank, which I've been doing some changing on. I've already got a little bit of video on this tank, so I'll probably clip that in so you can go ahead and watch that now. All right, that's about as far as I got before I gave up because my arm fucking hurts. But yeah, I took the wood out and crammed that piece of Anubias between those two rocks. So kind of like all my scapes, they have to grow in. So we're just gonna wait till this Anubias takes over this tank, and we'll check back in like 3 or 4 fucking years when this scape is done. Seriously, I don't know what I'm gonna completely do. I might move all the Anubias to the center, try and get more rock, have like an island effect, and then just go for a carpet of dwarf sage. But I feel like to get that carpet effect, I'm gonna need to turn on a little bit of CO2 and up the light. But I would like something like that. That would look kind of cool in here. I do already have a little bit of dwarf sage, though it's not really taken off. Got some rainbows breeding right there. And Siamese algae eaters coming in to eat the eggs. Guess they're getting a water change. But yeah, I'm going to keep messing with it and see where I can kind of come to. But I'm thinking I might do like an island in the center. I need to have some places for the puffer to hide. She will just kind of burrow anywhere, but I'd like to still have some good little spots for her to hide. She's doing good. But yeah. But I'm slowly wanting to rescape this. I don't know what I'm gonna have it look like. I kind of miss how it looked originally. I'll clip that in here if I can. Which was kind of like a really nice river theme, and now with all the rainbows in here, it'd be really nice if I could get something similar to that again. So I kind of want to add more rock work, and like my hand is like shaking and that fan is not helping, but I kind of want to add more rock work and hopefully get some of those crypts going again, the nice long ones. But the Pothos is doing quite, one second, I almost can't back up anymore. There, it's all in shot. It's all in shot. Pothos is doing quite well, as you can see. It's getting nice and big. It's gotten to the point where I really can't wrap it around the rope that I have strung up there, and the fan thing is there. So I might start trailing it around the ceiling this way, and then around the ceiling that way. The fish room might go through a few changes. Like I've got these 10s over here with shrimp in them. You can see the water's kind of low because they haven't been getting maintenance, because these are going to be coming down fairly soon. I'll probably put 255s or maybe some 30s here against this wall. I'm not going to have any more 10s. I'm getting rid of those 5s, 40s, 50s. I'll be limiting even my 20s. It makes more sense to do water changes on bigger tanks, have less tanks with more space, and then just run multiple species in the tanks instead of doing individual species tanks. It was fun to do that for a while, and I'll still probably have a collection of 10s just to breed in, or a small collection of 20s, maybe just these 4 20s down here for breeding purposes, just to spawn fish in. But yeah, other than that. But anyways, in this tank we just have some super reds, the bulbitis, couple mystery snails, which mystery snails are back on the website. I don't know for how long because I've been getting some orders in, but this is one of my purples. I think that's another purple, yellow. That's magenta, I believe. That is a jade with a yellow shell, dark body, versus like an actual gold, which is yellow shell, white body. Purples, blues, but yeah. And then we also have like just some rainbow fry, which I kind of don't want those because I think those are just more Bellarized. And I've already got quite a few of that species, so. But yeah. Let's see. Water changes. Over here in this tank, the Fire Red, Blue Star, Endler, Orange Laser tank. Blue Star Endlers are doing great. I think these are Blue Stars. They're one of Lucas's lines. I added a few more from that tank because the 20s, the living room tanks are all coming down. But yeah, so these are doing good. I added a few more, but they are breeding in here. The shrimp, I think, are doing okay. I don't think they're being predated on, considering they're out and about running around, and I've seen buried females, so I'm assuming those are breeding with the Endlers. I don't know how the Orange Lasers are doing though. They don't come out much anymore. Now that there's not like a bunch of like bigger fish, I guess these aren't really doing the job of being dither fish. I'm not sure yet, so we'll have to see if those breed or not. If not, I might just give them their own 20 or something like that. If I can't breed them, I can't breed them. It is what it is. You know, you kind of you get out of it how much you put in, and I haven't really put in a lot to trying to breed those. So yeah, and I could probably use a few more, but I think that's it in here. Now we can go take a look outside because I did take down the summer tubs. There's no more summer tubs outside. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of them, but I just had mosquitoes outside basically all summer. It was not a lot of fish or shrimp breeding, so I got rid of them. I might keep them. I might do aquaponics. I might get rid of them. I'm probably gonna get rid of a few of the tubs. I might put planters in them. I might do aquaponics. To be honest, I would really like to do aquaponics. Perhaps get like some native fish and try something out there. I think that would be like a fun experiment. So I might do that with the tubs, but I won't be really doing any more outside breeding. It is fun and it's easy and doable, and it's a great way to make a lot of money. But let's go check out LRB Aquatics. I think he's got that cornered, and I mean, he was the one that got me to do it in the first place anyways. But yeah, so we can go look out there for a little bit, go play with the chickens, and then maybe look at a few of the tanks in the living room that are going to be coming down. So this might be the only tank that stays. I'm not going to keep the 10s. Those are both shrimp, and those are getting slowly but like surely moved. I kind of catch what I can and then just move it when I can. But this 55 might stay. This might be the only one that stays in the living room, just because it kind of fits like perfectly right there in my doorway. So it just like I'm just gonna leave it there, and I still need a tank in the living room to look at. But those watermelons are going to go for sure. Those are not staying in the living room until, well, I mean, they're going to stay there until I eat them, but that's where you put watermelons, basically. But all these 20s right here, this 20 rack is going to come down. So I've slowly been pulling fish out. It's going to be a few months before it comes down, probably, considering I do have some rainbow fish, Glossolepis dortii in here that I did spawn. So I've got a few of them, hopefully floating around in there. Alive, not just floating but swimming somewhere in there. But yeah, so it'll slowly but surely come down. I don't know, I might keep this 20 rack because I like it, but then I might not. I'd really like to open up some room for other types of experiments and projects in the fish room, and also free up some time. I don't necessarily use all of these tanks to breed and make profits and do what I want in the hobby. A lot of these tanks have just been keeping stuff that I wanted to keep, and now that I've kept them, there's kind of no, I mean, if I'm not breeding them, I'm not selling them. I've kept them, I've done my experiments, and I've had my experiences. There's kind of, you know, it's time to move on and try something new. So that's kind of my style. I just enjoy trying new things. But yeah, so these tanks are probably going to go. So the backyard's basically gone through a pretty drastic change. I got rid of all of those tubs at least setting there. Those might go back there if I do aquaponics. At least if I'm going to be storing fish, I'll keep the tub of fish right there because it's in the shade and that way it'll stay cool in the Texas summers. If I do aquaponics, that is, which I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so that's kind of like the outside setup. The chickens are doing fine. I am down to 2 for those of you who are aware of the chickens. It's been a while since I put them on the channel. But I had 3. One of them ran away. And I think one of my neighbors just stole it. So, normally they come back. If you leave a chicken alone, it'll go back to its house when it gets dark. So, I'm assuming one of my neighbors just like saw a chicken. It's okay. So, I'm down a chicken, but, you know, hey, I might get some more. So anyways, that's basically it for the video. I might clip in what I can, and I've got water change to finish here. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like what you saw. Hit the like button, and check out my website if you would like to purchase anything or support the channel and support me and what I'm doing here. So anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Kind of a bad shot, but that's her eating. That was cool. You didn't finish her snails though. She just like had a few and then went back in. Alright. Well, that's it. Nighty night.